You, I would be talking about YBN Nahmir and YBN Almighty J in the big 25. And also, where the hell is Cold Day? I haven't heard about him in a while. Also, hey, free up my nigga YBN Manny. Look at your Manny, them man, though. That was my boy. Hey. I still like that song. I bumped that a little bit. That be in the gym. Hey, that be in my gym playlist a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Scraping that pocket I need on my itch. Hey, nah. That was lit when that came. Hey, I was lit when that came on. I ain't gonna lie. Cause that boy, I just thought he was a dancer in the video. So I'm like, oh shit, he rapping. I'm like, hey, I was bopping in that bitch. But anyways, what's happening? KBZ for season. Like I always tell you, man. Hey, motherfuckers, hey, if I got to change the name of the channel, it's gonna be KBZ. We in this bitch, you heard me? But anyways, I could go on the valley. But anyways, NLE, Almighty J, Alleges. Hey, they both tweaking, so I confused the two. But Almighty J alleges YBN Nahmir got pistol whipped and stripped during DC robbery. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, to strip a nigga out is close to disrespectful. More than taking a nigga chain. That's disrespectful. For you to be intimidated by a grown-ass man, and just so you preserve your livelihood, for a nigga to take off your clothes and your pants, nigga might leave you in your boxers and socks. Like, he taking the jewelry too, whatever. Have you go home like that, bro, is insane. Now, a nigga an asshole if he take your socks. So he an asshole. I'm like, nah, you a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't want to do something to you before I got nigga made me go home barefoot like nah, bro. Nah. But anyways, lately, Almighty J and Nahmir have been going back and forth about what really led to the demise of YB. Bro, I do believe part of it is the music business. Maybe the contracts weren't like set out properly as they could have. Another reason could be some other shit as well, but we'll keep going. It's been a few years since the demise of YBN, but evidently, I think, some former members are still holding on to hard feelings. Recently, for example, Almighty J discussed the fall of the crew during a live stream and placed a lot of the blame on Nahmir. According to him, he allegedly joined a gang which he wanted nothing to do with. I wasn't scared, he explained. I just didn't want to be around gang members. I like hoes and money. Jay claims quickly earning a response from Nahmir, who went live to set the record straight. He denied the allegation that YBN ended because he joined a gang, insisting that actually the disbandment was Jay's fault. YBN broke up because Nahmir was hanging around gangbangers. No, he worded it like that. He should have said didn't break up, but I guess this is a quote from him. This is how he worded it, so I'm gonna just continue onward. YBN broke up because you did some foul-ish ass-ish that almost got my mom unalived, he alleged. And I ain't saying nothing about it on the internet until now. That is crazy. So if we believe in YBN Nahmir, you basically saying when you, Almighty J, and probably Cody was around each other, y'all was doing this YBN stuff, y'all was squad, y'all was gang or whatever. And potentially because of something that YBN Almighty J did, it could have, worst case scenario, your mom could have been on the live. I wouldn't rock with you too. Remember them years back where I think it was like YBN Nahmir or somebody was having a birthday party or whatever happened and the other person was there and then they almost got to blows or whatever the fuck happened. And I'm like, why y'all niggas beefing? It make no sense. So clearly there's a lot of shit that was happening or going on with them too. Corday, I just feel like at some point it's like, hey nigga, I kind of am doing my thing. I got me a little buzz. You know, niggas are still like looking for me. So I'ma just be Corday and rock out. I paid my dues. I did my thing and hey, peace, love, positivity to y'all brothers. I'm going over here. I feel like this will happen. At the time of writing, it remains unclear exactly what foul-ass-ish Nahmir is referring to. It didn't take long for Jay to fire back, however. In a clip shared by DJ Academics, he alleges that his former friend got robbed a few months ago. Another quote from Almighty J. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying. This N-word went live and said, when you got your face cut, N-word. And were them the same N-words you was calling to protect you? Gang, I never picked up my phone and called you not one time and been like, hey, Nahmir, I need you to do some gangster-ish for me. Come on, brother. I'll call Lester before I call you, gang, he began. What happened in the studio like 4 months ago when you was in D.C., he later asked. You forgot what happened in the studio when you was in D.C., right? Then you get pistol whipped and stripped in the studio for all your chains. That's why you got no chains. I'm tweaking. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I put this on my mama life. Now mama YBN Nahmir said he put it on his own mama life. Not my no. I don't know what. Do I need to go live with the N-words that pistol whipped you and stripped you for all your jewelry in the studio in DC like 4 months ago? Listen, I understand that, you know, and I don't want people. I do not want people to do this, you know what I'm saying? But I understand taking a rapper's chain is like, or a person's chain is like, oh, but like, I honestly feel if you make a nigga strip out his clothes, it's worse. Now, of course, now like niggas might say you are fruity if you make a dude get undressed in front of you, and you're straight male. People might say you a little fruity, but besides all that, bro, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day, bro. It is what it is. So we'll see where this goes. I feel like there's gonna be more back and forths. We'll see where this goes. That's really all I gotta say about this little situation. What do y'all think? If y'all more in tune, let me know what's going on with them boys. But yeah, it's your friendly neighborhood cat A signing off for today. Black TJ Dewaller doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little moto, you heard me? And I'm going slime some peace, y'all, gang.